Okay, so next pattern we're going to go over is a double top. Double top, double bottom. They're extremely easy patterns to identify because of the nature of them. They physically look, a double top looks like an M. Now, notice how I drew it very specific. I drew it with the left side high because a double top is a reversal pattern. It can come in the middle of a continuation. Not all the time, but yeah, it happens. I apologize if you hear something in the background. That's my coffee pot. It's the morning. People are starting to wake up. So, an inaccurate double top is this. And again, now the right side, I drew it ever so slightly so you'd see the difference. That's not an accurate double top because the double top is a reversal pattern. How this breaks down is you have a falling wedge that comes in high. So a falling wedge, which then turns into one of two, a descending triangle and breaks low, or you have a falling wedge this way, and you have a rising wedge come in this way, which then breaks low. Kind of interesting how that comes together, huh? Like, people say, well, that's a double top. No, that's a symmetrical descending triangle. It can look like a double top, absolutely. But let's go find you an accurate one. They're not always like, they're not as common as one might think. They usually play into a larger pattern. So, like, you have one here. See how it's the right shoulder that's lower? A double top is, in the market size, looks like a big M. And it's not that they're hard to spot. They don't actually happen as much as people think they do. I mean, I went all the way back to January on the H4 and I didn't find anything. Now, when we were talking about the diamond pattern, there's a lot of patterns that fall inside of a diamond pattern to make up that diamond pattern. Now, one being the double top. Inside of this diamond pattern, you have a double top, a head and shoulders pattern, a descending triangle, a descending symmetrical triangle, a rising wedge, and a falling wedge, all encompassing into one large pattern on the weekly. So that you can understand a double top So it's always going to be left side high. There's your double top. Left side high. It's always going to be a reversal down. It's never going to come this way and then come high. Never, ever, ever, ever. So right shoulder low. And again, if you can't see what it is that I'm looking at, go on your line chart and you'll see it immediately. You'll see the 2 points. And it breaks low. Inside of that double bottom, absolutely, you got a descending triangle here. You got a broadening wedge here, which makes up a smaller diamond pattern. That company is a scam. Inside of that, you've got multiple patterns inside of the double top, which actually makes up the diamond pattern. And you'll see that in the other video. Now we go back to the bar charts and it's all there in plain form. So now double tops are not as easy to find as double bottoms. A double bottom will show you an elongated chart. You find them a lot on the higher time frames. Case in point, I'm sure you're seeing lots of them. But I want it to be accurate. I mean, anybody can hop on a video and say, double bottom. No, incorrect. Because a double top has a high right side, or I'm sorry, has a low right side. The double bottom has a shorter right side because it's an uptrend. The higher the time frame you go to find it, the longer your trend is going to last. So you'll find double bottoms a lot of places. You know, we come down to the M15, you know, and they're damn near everywhere. It's just how technical you want to be with what it is that you're trading. Because, you know, I can argue the fact that, you know, this here is a double bottom and this here is an accurate double top. But at the same time, I can also argue that that's a broadening wedge. And so is that. It really all depends on how you interpret what it is that you're looking at. Because you could say broadening wedge, and I would say you're absolutely correct. And then, you know, inside of the broadening wedge, you have, you know, a rising wedge. And then you have multiple ascending triangles. And we haven't even covered that yet. A double top and a double bottom is identified by its peaks. An accurate double top will have a lower right side. An accurate double bottom will have a higher right side. See the difference? higher ever so slightly. If you can't see them, again, go into your line charts and you'll be able to see them immediately. I'll see you on the next video.